Welcome back to Subnautica 2, everyone. Jason here. And in the last episode, we kind of got started. We made our own little base, kind of operations here. We have the black box for Anita over there. So, we're playing Subnautica. I'm loving it, but there's going to be a lot of resource collection. I don't know if you guys have played the previous games. If you've not, there's going to be a lot of resource collection. We need... All right, I haven't made my my crafter yet, my fabricator. So we need some silver, I believe, right? Yeah, we need some, well, we need rubber and fiber to make our fins so we can swim a little bit faster. But we also need titanium, rubber, and silver to make our air tank. Because right now we don't have a lot of air. So we just have whatever we can hold our breath for. And so we need to do that. We have a flare. We really don't need that. But we also have our multi-tool, our habitat builder, our scanner, and our, what is this? Inflatable thing, right? An air bladder. So this gives us a little bit of oxygen when we're underwater. I like this thing a lot. So if you're first starting out, definitely make that one of the priority items you can craft, because when you're under the water, you can either use it to shoot back up to the surface. That way you can breathe, or if you're really deep, like in a cave or something like that, you can actually inhale the oxygen in here. I think it gives you 30 seconds. So you get an extra 30 seconds of oxygen out of this air bladder. So it's definitely like really useful in order to be able to use that and get some extra time. If you're like, maybe you get lost or you're in a cave and you're like, oh, you didn't think about it. All right, let's get up here. Alrighty, so we need to find some silver. And as far as I remember, there should be silver nearby, but, you know, not exactly right next to where you first start out your life pod. You can also use our scanner on all this stuff. So in the first game, the scanner was very, very important to finding blueprints. You scan different fish, you scan everything, and you will actually get more blueprints. So far, and again, Subnautica 2 is in early access, so this can change. But it feels like the scanning is only really viable for already pre-made items. So like if you find a broken flashlight, you can scan it and learn how to make a flashlight. You're not scanning the local fauna to, like, you know, basically learn about them. Like, I can't remember exactly, but I think in the first game, if you scanned a certain fish, it would say, oh, you can make all these different items out of it. Now it's just like, it's good information, but what is this? Oh, here's an upgrade. So in the beginning, in the first part of the game,
suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
You are so hungry, huh? So, oh god, there's a bad fish over here. So yeah, that is the genetic modifier, the adaptation object that allows us to absorb and learn how to be, or to at least work in this environment. So we definitely want to look for these cool little purple sacks almost.
This life form is a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it a perfect gene donor.
There you go. But yeah, like right here, we've already learned how to make our habitat builder, but if you scan another one, like we have an extra one here, it'll just give you metal. So if I scan it, boom, I got some titanium out of that. So if you already know a blueprint, it's still valuable to scan something just because you'll get a little bit of metal from it. That's good, right? Oh, Titan rock boar. But we have our black box here for Anita.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help?
Seek caloric intake.
If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
That's depressing. So she sacrificed herself so people can learn how to eat the local fauna. Let's get our oxygen. I do love that with the inflatable bladder, like you will launch out of the the surface of the water. So yeah, we definitely need to. It's really obvious. They're telling us to do this adaptation because it's going to give us the ability to eat local food.
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely.
So now, whenever we catch and cook the local fish, we'll be able to actually eat it instead of get sick from it. What the heck? Oh! I activated my flare? Dang it. I activated the flare. So that's usually a distraction. So if you throw it, a predator will follow the flare and not you. Kind of like, you know, Jurassic Park style. I thought I had my inflatable bladder with me. Okay, well, let's go. And you will also notice I was about to starve. I was running out of food on my food meter, but now it's full. So anytime you do an adaptation, it refills all of your meters. So that's something to keep in mind. Again, that might be something that they change later on, but as of right now, if you do any adaptations or anything like that, it will just refill all of your meters. So if you're somewhere like really like far off, like underwater, and there's no way you can get to the surface, you might want to do that just to get some air. Or if you're about to starve, maybe don't eat any food and just do your like adaptation, and it will refill your hunger meter, so you don't have to worry about eating. All right. Well, we have our food ready to go, so now we need to look around for silver. I think we have some titanium ready to go, so we can grab more titanium. Wait a minute. Oh, my inventory is almost full, so actually we need to go home. I need to refill or empty out my inventory. This is another thing too. As the game goes on, your inventory will increase. But again, at first, it is gonna be a lot of back and forth because you don't have a lot of room in your inventory. You don't have a lot of oxygen in your lungs. You don't have any air tanks. So yeah.
Welcome aboard.
It's going to be a lot of back and forth. So yeah, we can eat the food now, but we don't want to eat it yet because our meter's full. I have so much freaking water. Look at all that. But yeah, we were going to try to make a fabricator. We need copper. Okay, we need copper for that. We have wall lockers. We're good on that. So yeah, we got our first, or technically second, but our first like free roaming adaptation. And you can always check what you have in your menus here. So we have the pressure tolerance. That was our first one we got. You can breathe highly pressurized air. And we just got digestion. Local flora and fauna can now be safely digested. So now all the fish we cook we can eat and not get sick from it. I need to move this around here. And actually, we'll do this. There we go. My battery's getting kind of low, but that's okay. So yeah, let's go get some, we need copper, right? So let's go look for some copper. We also need silver, of course. Look around for anything to scan. There's an oxygen thing right here. Oxygen tunic. We have these as well. We can grab these sacks in our medical thing right there. That looks like copper right there. I will take that copper. Oh, it's dark out here. We need a flashlight. So I have not made a flashlight either, but flashlight also needs batteries as well. Oh, we got some copper. Let's go and make our fabricator over here.
Oxygen.
Welcome aboard.
So yeah, we gotta put all the stuff away. Inventory's getting filled. Oh my good lord, yeah, we definitely need to start expanding out our tube into an actual base. But here, let's make our fabricator real fast. It takes 2 energy per second, and I have 0. I know I have 2. So I'm producing 2, and I'm using 2. But you'll see at the top left, that is my power meter. So because I'm using solar power, at night, I will have less power than during the day because your solar panels are working at night, but there's not a lot of sunlight. There's not a lot of light. And so you get less light at night. So I can make my my fabricator here. There we are. But now look at that. It's down to I'm producing 5, but I'm using 4. So I have 1 extra power. Now I have 2. But yeah, I can make this now. So yeah, everything you make is going to take power. You know, if I make more tubes, it's going to take more power because we're producing oxygen for this tube. That's why I can breathe in it. Here we go. We can... Well, yep. So we still haven't found any silver. We can make rubber, right? I think we can make rubber. Yeah, there we go. Lucifer rot sack. We can make rubber. We don't have any fibers there. We can make some glass. We can make some mild acid. So now I can make my fins so I can swim a little bit faster. I'll take that. And it auto-equips. So now I didn't have fins before, but if I go into my inventory, it auto-equipped my basic fins right there. So I don't have to worry about putting them on or whatever. But yeah, we still need silver. We need rubber. Can I make more rubber? I can. We need strong acid for fiber mesh. We're gonna need some copper. We need copper and silver for a lot of stuff. So we need to find some silver now. So we're good on all this. Okay, put that away. Now the big thing is, right now I have enough power, but I won't have any tonight because I've added in my fabricator, which is taking 2 power all the time. And so in order to get more power, I'm gonna need another solar panel. So let's see if I can make another one real fast. Can I not? Oh no, it's not big enough. Yep, see, my tube's not big enough. So at night, it's going to be bad, but that's okay. We'll find some silver. That's what we're going to do now. That's our next objective. So there's a wreck right here. Let's see if there's anything we can use in this wreck. Are there any items I need? No, not there. Nope. Always check these containers. Also, there might be metal on the ground we can pick up and turn into titanium. Nope, nothing there. Coral dome. They usually have quartzite in them, like that, or quartz. Titanium. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah. Oh, there's something in here. Wait a minute. We're about to go out of oxygen.
Oxygen.
Let's make sure I get oxygen before I try to go inside and get lost. All right, what's in here? Oh, we have a note. Do not go out alone.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
Okay, so something was hunting them, and he's suggesting that the animals know that you can come back to life. Like, they don't just assume you're the same one. Here he is again. Or maybe he's saying, oh no, they just think that they murdered you, but you didn't die permanently. All right, well, we got in here. We got some stuff in here. We got a note. We scanned for a flashlight, but again, we already knew it, so we just got a little titanium from it. I don't see anything else to scan. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. Nothing else to scan. Can I do this? Oh, wax moon. So yeah, it's more about just information. So, literally, if I just go to my PDA, it'll tell me about the wax moon. Data bank entry coming soon. So it might be something that later on in the game or later on in early access, they will update it. And so now, like when you scan it, you'll get something out of it. But yeah, for now, it's all coming soon. So it's one of those deals where it's like, eh, okay. Like we have some information like on 4i. But yeah, there's nothing that's going to, like if you scan a fish, it's not going to give you a new blueprint for something. It's more of, hey, you can cook this fish and that's fine. But other than that, nothing. You can scan these and, you know, mimics. Scan metal salvage. I don't think I scanned metal salvage on my other one. All right. So we can also use our tool on these cradle shoot roots and get some fiber out of it. All right. Oh, there's some copper right there.
Oxygen.
I know, I'm getting it. So she gives you that warning generally around 10 seconds. So you have enough time to like figure out how to get the heck out of there. Didn't even think about getting copper in here, but yeah, it looks like there's no other coppers in here. Dang it. Got some quartzite here. Or keep calling it quartzite, it's quartz. All right, well, let's get down in here and we'll drop everything off.
Welcome aboard.
Wow, yeah. Tons of stuff. Not a lot of room though. My God. Yeah, look at all that. All right, let's start making some stuff. I feel like we can start making some like rubber and stuff. Some fiber. There we go. We can make grease. I don't know what we need grease for. We can make copper wire. And we can use that to make a wiring kit. We can make an oily salad. We're going to need that for some food. Okay. So I think we made some room. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boom. Made some room. So let's take out a water in here. Drink that. Like, actually, we do need to eat that salad we just made. So there we go. There. Done and done. So now we really just mostly need freaking silver. Let's go. Let's head out. I think there's a lot of silver like in caves. So now we can kind of get a little gutsy. Let's go out a little bit farther. Need to find some new locations anyway. Because the more locations we find, the more we can scan and learn blueprints and all that kind of stuff.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, so we also have Noah with another alert. Probably another black box, I assume. Oh, look at this. Big crystal right here. So we have some titanium, and then we have the big titanium requires an unknown tool. And oh, God, look at all that. That's deep. Don't like that. Oh, there's a wreckage over here, though. Maybe there's something good in the wreckage. And that is the first habitat, the welcoming area right there. And this looks like a dive elevator. I'll take it. So we got that. Oh, we have a box container with food in it. I'll take that. We have a beacon. Okay. Up 1 out of 2. So some objects you need to scan more than once just because like that one was like real broken. So now we have to scan another to get the full recipe.
Oxygen.
All right. Way out of the air. Or way out of the water. So let's look around. There might be some more blueprints around here. Like there. Let's flashlight? Yep, flashlight. So again, if you scan it again, we already know the blueprint, but if you scan it, you will get a piece of titanium. However, remember, you're using your battery every time you do a scan. So sometimes it's not worth it. You're like, dude, I already know that recipe, and it's not worth to use my battery for that. Are you tired of death and fear?
Are you tired of death and fear? Do you know that this world doesn't have to be our enemy? Do you feel the call of the tree? Do you know the day of the Jubilee is coming? When we are released from our debts and allowed to live our lives? Find us at Camp 1.
Find us at Camp 1. I don't know. They seem like they might be going a little crazy at Camp 1. All right, and this is our welcoming habitat right there. Nothing in that. I'm just kind of looking around for stuff. There's some more metal we can get. Yeah.
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
Something large is moving. That thing right there. What is this? This is a Hycene? Nice. Okay, we got a Hycene over here. Hey, look at all this. Look at this area right here. So we got a lot of big crystals down here. Or big deposits, I should say. They're not all crystal. Some of it's metal. Some quartz. Titanium. I know. All right, I think we're almost... Yeah, we're about halfway full, so we can go.
Oxygen.
All right. So we're almost full. Let's go home. We'll drop off our inventory and then go check in with Noah. See what the heck is going on. There we go. We got all our water.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, look at all these are full anyway. That's all right. We can put it out here in our lockers out here. Oh, these are already almost full already. Dang it. Yep, look at that. Oh my God, I forgot we were already filling these things up.
Welcome aboard.
We definitely need to make a bigger base. Oh my God. All right, let's talk to Noah. Let's actually eat that food. Beautiful. Let's drink some water. I saw one in here. Yep. Talk to Noah. What's going on, Noah? Chap? So I'm thinking... No, I mean, it does kind of highlight a little bit more. But yeah, they definitely need to make it like a different color. Like, make all the other ones orange, and then the new one is yellow or something. Some kind of a color change. That way I know which one is new and which one is old.
Another black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations. Chap gave you his PDA passkey so you could play games on his account. I let it slide. His action was against the rules, but in support of the concept. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I let it slide? I don't know if I like that, buddy. You let it slide. All right, so... black box for Chap is over there. Let's go do it. So I believe this location, the Chap location, is going to have a lot of stuff we need. So I don't want to pick up anything on the way there because I want to make sure my inventory is open for everything I will be collecting while I'm here. Is there anything I need? Habitat builder, we don't need that. So yeah, we don't want to basically clog up my inventory with normal stuff like metal and stuff when I'm going to get some special stuff over here.
Oxygen.
Got it. I got some stuff around here. Oh, look at, there's a platform over there. But yeah, so look at, there's lights here, which means there's going to be a an air location around somewhere. Get some oxygen out of here. So let's go down in here. And oh, look at this. Silver. And then they just had a patch that put in a lot more silver in the game.
Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics.
And so now we'll have a whole bunch. Like, I think there was like 1 or 2 pieces before. And now they put in a whole bunch of silver in here. So we can grab a whole bunch of silver if we wanted. Oh, we also picked up some salt while we're in here. So yeah, there's a lot of silver here. Before, I think it was just this one big piece. And then it was maybe 1 or 2 of the smaller ones. So here, he made his little bunker down here. So while we're in here, let's scan. We can open this up and get a battery. I'll take it. Oh, floor locker. We can learn the blueprint for this. So now we know how to make our own floor lockers. We have a bioreactor. We need 3 more, 2 more, technically 3 total to get that. Oh, we have a bed. We need 1 more bed before we start making that. Let's see what Chap had going on.
Okay. You comfy?
My mouth is full of holes.
I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breaths. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. A little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maze field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So yeah, they just keep constantly dying because the environment is bad. And I have a feeling they didn't have any of the adaptations that we have. And so they were just here dying slowly without any adaptations. And now Noah, this is all my speculation, but I think now Noah has figured out, hey, you can adapt your body. You can genetically modify your body to live here like sustainably without getting sick and dying. But it wasn't there for them. We learned how to make a stool. Oh, we have a repair tool here. Beautiful. We need 2 more repair tools. We also have this one. Aberrant Noah report.
Google Time Records, day 585. Consultation with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the Noah. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix Noah, I need to know. What is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the Noah failed to perform its tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the Noah is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the Noah as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the Noah can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The Noah can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the Noah is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the Angel Comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Macefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
Okay, so maybe they did have adaptations and they didn't want to use them because they thought it was bad? I don't know. Okay. Now we have a biobed. So, at first, when I ran into these, I thought, oh, this is going to set my respawn point. It does not. These biobeds that are randomly spread out throughout the world will give you upgrades.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
So now I have more room. It gave me 3 extra slots for my inventory. So, yeah, you don't want to, like, skip these. Like, I'm going to scan it. But it doesn't say, you know, activate your respawn point or whatever. It's just more of, hey, if you want to upgrade your inventory, do it. So some of them will upgrade your inventory. Some of them will upgrade your hotbar. So right now I only have 5 items on my hotbar. Later on, I'll be able to get more and more because you interact with the biobeds. So that's why you wanna do that essentially. Oh my god, I hate these menus. Because look at that. And if I use a mouse and keyboard, it works. But my goodness, it won't work unless I am using a mouse and keyboard. Anyway. So yeah, definitely hit these biobeds whenever you see them, whenever they're available. Well, let's go. We have our silver now. Oh wait, we can scan silver. I can't see anything. Let's get out of here. What is this? That's a weird looking... Oh, but it's a shocking jellyfish? Because, yeah, look at that. It's electricity. A surge jelly. Yep, shock me. All right. Yeah, it is dark and scary out here. We have our silver for our oxygen tank, so we need to go do that right now. I know, I'm going. All right. So we do have our adaptation of if we get closer to, I believe if we get closer to the surface, we go faster, I think. Oh, no, we switched that out for my boost. So never mind. Give me that. We might need to make another tube and more lockers because we need more electricity, number one. Oh, God, yeah, look at it, it's red. I ran out of electricity because I didn't put enough of my solar panels on. Yeah, look at that.
Warning. Power offline.
No electricity.
Welcome aboard.
So we need to make another tube, I guess, because we can't make another solar panel yet. So let's do this. Oh yeah, we do have our foot lockers now, or floor locker. But no, we need to make another corridor. So now we have more room for solar panels. So we need more room. There we go.
Power connected. All systems online.
There we go. So now it passively will produce energy because they still light even if it's dark.
Welcome aboard.
And we need more lockers anyway. So because I'm a loot goblin, I can't control myself. I need to make more lockers here. So there. Now I have more room. Yep, just drop it all in there. So we should be able to make our new, standard air tank. So right now we're at 45 seconds of oxygen when we hold our breath. If I make it. Now we're up to 75. It added 30 seconds. Nice. Okay. We don't have a flashlight yet. We should probably make a flashlight. Let's see what we got here for food. Oh yeah, we know how to make a nutrient block. We need a biofuel block and salt. We picked up salt in the cave over there, but we don't have any biofuel blocks. Coral shavings and the sugar of Saturn. We can make coral mash. That gives you 65 food. Wow, that's a pretty good food right there. Because all these fish cooking up is just 30 and 20. So yeah, coral mash. Also make our water real fast. Okay, I think we got all of this done. So we probably need to make copper wire. I don't think we have yet. Oh, we did. So now we need a wiring kit, I think. Yeah. So once you make it, all of a sudden it unlocks other things. Like now we can make an advanced wiring kit, and we can also make a system chip, a self-contained system on a chip built around a microcontroller, compact, energy-efficient mobile computer. So that allows us to make all this stuff. Like, and once we make this, it'll unlock new things. Like, oh, we don't have enough resources. So, but yeah, we'll start slowly getting all the stuff we need. Do that, do that. All right. Did Noah need anything from us? I don't think so. Yeah, we have no notice for Noah. And then we have our tank. We have an oxygen tank. Extra 30 seconds. So now we got extra time to kind of go around and collect stuff. So we're gonna need. We got a lot of silver, but we're gonna need a lot of copper and stuff like that. We can scan the branching coral. Well, speaking of, this should give us coral, right? No? I guess not. That doesn't give us coral. Well, what the heck? Feather kelp. Did I scan the water slug? I did not scan a water slug. Why did I not do that? Okay, we got room. Room. We also got a lot of stuff to go explore now. We got time. It's all going to be coral in here. Oh, nope. Copper. I'll take all the copper. Nice. I'll take all that. This should have a whole bunch of, yep.
30
Quartz.
seconds.
Yep, now they give us a 30-second warning. Quartz and coral. So you need quartz for glass. So when we start building up our base, we're going to need glass for windows and stuff. So, and I think you also need quartz for the wall or the floor lockers. Let's go find out. I'm pretty sure I need it.
Oxygen.
I know, I'm almost there.
Welcome aboard.
So, in order to make a floor locker, yeah, you need a quartz for floor lockers as well. And you need 3 titanium. My God. But yeah, so you're going to need a lot of quartz just for all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. So yeah, all our boxes are getting filled. Let's go kind of expand out a little bit. Because again, at first we need to kind of like look around a bit, start collecting resources. Like copper down here. I will take all the copper you guys have. Beautiful. Look at these little coves with a whole bunch of copper in them. I like it. Oh, we have a box down here with a flare in it. I'll take it, sure. Some quartz.
30 seconds.
The bad guys over there.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
So there's another genetic adaptation around here somewhere. I don't know where, though. Oh, wait. Is that a broken ship? Yep, there's a piece of the ship over here, it looks like. Maybe. Oh, we got dark. What the heck? You see that change? Oh, we have this webbing. I think you need a special tool to get in here. Yeah. Biofilm. So yeah, you need a special weapon to get through there. One we don't have yet. But we do have some wreckage that we can scan. Hopefully we have some good stuff in here. Dive elevator. So now we know how to make the dive elevator. Up another location where we can't get in yet. So yeah, there's going to be those kind of places where it's like, yeah, you can get in here, but you need an upgrade and you need a tool to get in there. We have room in our inventory, thankfully. Something big out here, you can hear it. I don't know where it is. That guy right there, maybe? Yeah. Alright, so we have a location down there. We will air up and then come back down in here. A spider dome. This is the coral dome. That has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Oh my god, look at all the coral in here. Look at this. Look at all the quartz. Quartz everywhere. My god, look at all the quartz. Yeah, so this is where you want to go to get quartz, because you can get inventories full of quartz. Up, and then there's new mesh down there, but we can't get through that yet. What is this? Up, Wander, the spider dome.
Field notes, Wander, not Ander. Out here for Nahima, learning to be a biologist. I have one spare tank. My reprint site is Habitat. Za, 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 za. So, the ocean is full of proteovirus, and now we are full of it too. I asked Nahima, is it a disease like Kara? And she said no. Don't you know the difference between virus and bacteria? And I said, give me a break. I learned science off my PDA. But there are different kinds of proteovirus. Look here. Look how the coral grew over this sinkhole. Like a spider, like a plug. And it's emitting virophages. Virus that kills other virus. One strain of proteovirus is in that coral spider, the normal strain. And it's trying to stop a different strain coming up out of that hole. Nahima calls it the bloom strain. Why would a virus want to kill another virus? I will go check this out.
Okay, so we have competing viruses, and we have this, a sonic resonator. Okay, so we have 1 out of 2 sonic resonators there. So we know there's a sonic resonator here.
30 seconds.
So now I can use my thing to give myself a little bit more. Up, inventory is full. That is a supply crate that's empty. We have another scannable thing in here. Oh, we have a nutrient block. I can eat one. And then pick this one up. Alright. Oh, we have a portable. Alright. Portable locker.
30 seconds.
Oh, we have the bad guys here. Get up out of the water so you can breathe. I'm gonna take this locker home. You don't need to. Like, I think I can make one of these lockers, but why make it when I can just drag this baby all the way home? Oh, look at this stuff right here as well. Oh my god. We can open this up and see we have that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put in a whole bunch of quartz in here. That way I can grab all this stuff around. Medical kits. Anything for me to scan around here? We have a metal. I don't see anything to scan here. Alright, well, let's grab, wait a minute. Yep.
30 seconds.
Let's grab the box. Keep heading home. Beautiful. And yeah, just gonna slowly grab or drag this thing all the way back home. So yeah, we kind of did a little bit of exploring. There is another adaptation over there. That was to the southwest. But I think I'm going to call it here for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I always have a blast doing this. If you did hit that like button, let me throw some stuff in here. My goodness. There we go. We also have metal over here. So I have a whole bunch of metal. The reason why I'm holding onto the metal and not breaking it down is because that'll give me 4 different titaniums. However, it only takes up 1 slot when it's just the metal salvage. If I were to break it down right now, it would take up 4 instead of 1. So it's basically like a nice, like a bank to put some stuff away. Like, oh, okay, I can, if I need more titanium, I can just refine that. So if I go in here, and yeah, you can see metal, I can get 4 titanium out of 1 salvage. So again, I'm holding on to it just because, you know, when I need a lot more titanium, I can just break it down, and it's not taking that much room up in my inventory. So there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did, and in the next episode, we're going to go explore even more. We probably need to, we need to scan some more simply because we don't have very many objects in our building menus, so we need to scan more things. We have a dive elevator, so underwater elevator, ideal for establishing the work sites. So we don't even have anything yet, so nothing deep anyway. But yeah, we'll get there going. We have our Reaper Leviathan. We have a poster. So yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. So I'll see you guys then.